Hello, and I am back here on the channel. It is the most earth-breaking, ground-sinking, but never media show, money-taking, the man, the myth, the legend, the most electrifying YouTuber in YouTube entertainment today, Lee Cole the Fourth. And I am here to tell you guys about my reactions to the new Batgirl trailer that dropped on CW. This is a quick reaction. I'm not going to dive into it because I have a stream coming up with PB. But I wanted to get this out there because there's been a lot of hate going on, a little bit of hating on the new Batgirl, maybe going woke. This is my feelings on it. There are a lot of good actors in this CW show. The guy who is supposed to, I don't know if he's playing a Wayne of some kind. He is a very established actor, been in a lot of different stuff. Ruby Rose has had a spotty track record when it comes to these different types of movies. Okay, she's a hit or miss. Either she's really good or she's really terrible. There's nothing in between. I was a person who watched the Elseworld as it dropped, and I had to say her portrayal of Kane was really good. When I was watching it, I caught the little snippets here and there of what people seem to be getting up in arms about. And I gotta say, I did see a lot of things that reminded me of the comics. I think this is one of those situations where, because of how much attention this whole thing has been receiving, all of the big hype around it, I think it's a wait and see. People forget the SJWs have been attacking this thing, or more specifically, attacking Ruby Rose before it's even been shot. I know the CW's track record. I've watched Arrow, I've watched Legends of Tomorrow, I've watched The Flash, and then Supergirl. I was out after the first couple of episodes. Sorry, I can't deal with terrible, terrible writing. That show just had terrible writing. When I watched this, I don't know why, but it resonated with me on some of the things that were going down. I seen Ruby Rose in John Wick 2, and I have to say she was very, very, very good in that film. She essentially played a silent assassin who went toe-to-toe with John Wick. And whilst it was probably one of the most intriguing battles in John Wick 2. I'll fight someone for that. I mean, especially her death and everything else. I think that this is a case where we should really wait and see what this is going to be before we're quick to jump the shark. I'm honestly looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this. I haven't been able to release a reaction to this trailer. What's up, Mox? Nice to see you here on the channel. This is a quick video. I'm just doing a little something before I jump into my live stream. Geek, if you can hear me, I'm gonna send you a link to me and PB's stream. Anyways, I watched this trailer and I did see a lot of warning signs, a couple of red flags, maybe some worrisome things, but people, we gotta watch the show. We can't judge everything. I mean, the CW in general is notorious for having woke politics. Charm had it. Supergirl might as well be called Super SJW, because that shit is just all through it. And I've heard these later seasons have been really terrible. Won't watch it, won't endorse it. But yeah, Geek, I was meaning to check that out. I have been watching John Wick 3, man. By the way, go see that. You can see my reaction on it. This is a case where you need to see the show, and from what I can see from the comics I've read, this has been true format and I have to see how they do the show, but this has been true from what they did in Elsewhere to what the character is. She is a lesbian character, which never pulled away from the story. And she is a character that is different than the setup of Batman. And I think a lot of people are going to take issue with certain things thrown in, but the comic books are different. So, you know, really people have to watch something first, and then we have to judge. You can't always judge things off of the trailer. It's a trailer. It's meant to pull you in, show you the new costume, maybe show you a little bit of the setup, throw in some lines. They're not always the best, but they get the job done. When I saw that first trailer where she had the red hair and the cape was flowing, I said, whoa, dude, bat cape. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then when I seen this trailer and how it's very Batman-esque, jumping, grabbing people, and I mean, I got like hard flashbacks of Batman. And, you know, I just want to say that me personally, my personal feelings is this. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to watch this, and I'm going to get a good sense off of the first episode. You always can with the CW, maybe two. And, yeah, Geek, I agree. Straight John Wick, it was crazy. But, you know, to break down the setup and some things that I liked, when I saw that scene where there were a bunch of bad guys, right, and they're introducing her, and I'm guessing it's Batsuit 101, and she just pulling people like from the darkness and then just like disappearing. I was like, yo, that is hype. That's Batman right there, you know? And, you know, then when I seen the talk, and, you know, everyone took the thing out of context where she says, you know, whatever the line was, so the bat suit, I didn't really pay it no mind. I kind of smirked. I thought it was funny. And, you know, this is the thing, and I feel like that DC has had a rough go of it, but the CW shows have remained constant with the stuff that they brought. I've been a big fan of Arrow. I kind of fell off with the last few seasons. They kind of declined for me a little bit. But that season 7 with Prometheus was fire. I loved it. Legends of Tomorrow, I didn't really like the storyline until they introduced John Constantine. Then that was off the rails. I loved it. It was great. And, you know, Supergirl, I only watched crossovers. Flash, I kind of dropped off about season 4 or 5. I mean, come on. How many time people can you do before it gets kind of monotonous? But, you know, I say we should see how they craft this show, what they do with this character, what kind of arcs they build, what the storyline is. I can't hate something based off of like what, a 2 or 3 minute trailer. You don't even get a real sense of the story. All this is flavor. It's showing you what the prototype of the bat suit is going to do, maybe showing you some other characters that are going to be in it, giving you a little bit of a rough idea, and then you make your own decisions based on those clips. People don't want to watch it. You know, that's your choice. You think it might be going woke? That's also an opinion. I think that I choose to reserve my opinions, and I choose to get angry when it's appropriate. Now, if I'm watching a show and they're throwing in those talking points, you know, how women are so powerful and blah, 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 then maybe. But, you know, don't get me wrong, the signs are there. There are a couple of clips here and there, a couple of scenes that are a little worrying, some things that are sprinkled in there. But if they're going to do the politics here and there, I'm going to be okay with it as long as the story and the effects and the character is true to the comic. Then I'll be able to look aside at some of those issues. Arrow delved deep a lot with stuff, but what they did was they did an episode that was anti-gun. They made some of the Arrow people against it and some for it. And I think if they do a balancing act with the show, where you have some views where they're for a particular thing and some are against, and it's fair and down the middle, then, you know, it's a debate. It's what you know, every show is about. But if they go the full female are all powered, the males are stupid and things like that, then I'll be out. But I'm gonna reserve my judgments till that first episode dropped. And to tell you the truth, from what I've seen, the action portion of it is what I want in Batgirl. Like, I want to know why Batman is missing. Will they show Batman? Are they going to bring other DC villains from the Batman universe and you know, merge them into the Batgirl arc? I think it would make from compelling stories. And Arrow is going. A lot of other of these CW shows are going, and I think they're putting a lot of faith into this new product. And I think that they're going to want to give it the highest production value. And Ruby Rose is not just one of these, you know, CW starry-eyed, we've never heard of them, unaccomplished actresses. She is established. She's been in blockbuster franchises, okay? I mean, whether you like or hate the Meg, she was in that. I thought she was pretty good. She was in Orange is the New Black, was phenomenal in that show. She was in John Wick 2, phenomenal in that role. She didn't say much because she was mute, but the physicality was there. This role requires physicality, and the Barbicane part of it that I seen her play in the Elseworld crossover, she nailed. She nailed that character very well. So people, let's not judge a book on its cover quite yet. Let's see the contents of what they're saying to us and then judge it. If I watch the first episode and it's like Supergirl and I can't get through it and it's a poor production value, the story is so-so, the characters are out of, you know, what they normally are, and there's politics, then I'm out. But if it's well scripted, if it's well acted with a few corny lines because it's a CW, and if it's true to the comic book form, then I'm gonna watch it, and you know, I'll review it here on the channel. I will do some episode summaries and give you guys a broad overview on whether or not this is a show you should check out. So this was my quick live stream. I wanted to address this because there's so many videos against this new Batgirl that I wanted to make a video that was partial and down the line and say, hey, I'm going to wait to pass judgment before I actually see the product, and then I'm going to deliberate whether or not I hate the product. But I can't just hate the product without any context. Not based off of 2 or 3 words. I mean, quite literally, she's said maybe 2 or 3 lines. I saw more action. I saw more of a cool suit. I saw some more of yeah, Geek, we're probably going to be the only few people who are going to be giving it a shot. But you know what, man? I support DC with you. I don't got Marvel anymore, so I'm gonna hop on that DC train. You know, I wanna see what they're gonna give us. Now, if they give me a crappy product, I'll come back and report to you guys and go, hey, this is trash. This isn't worth my time. It's got this, this, and this. And unlike shills, I will tell you, unlike the shill media who are gonna probably praise whatever garbage that's in it, I'm going to tell you the facts and pull apart an episode. Maybe I'll do an episode synopsis or something, and I'll break down the episode for you. But I'm definitely gonna be tuned in. So anyways, that's my thoughts on Batgirl. I don't hate it initially right now. I'm indifferent until I see the final product. And honestly, the visuals, the lighting, the effects for a CW show look pretty damn awesome. The action looked pretty damn spot on to what I want to see in a Batman or Batgirl type of show. So yeah, Ruby Rose would be one of those people I put into that category, Kermit. But anyways, I wanted to bring you my live thoughts and my live opinion. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of how I feel, and that my judgments are based in facts. I can't judge anything off a trailer. I can react to it, I can say, wow, this looks good. Wow, I don't particularly like this, but I can't say that the show was garbage without having context to how the scenes fit in. It was like the Avengers Endgame thing. I was mad about that. And later in the movie, that scene really did have no context, but I waited until I saw the movie to piece it all together. And I'm going to do the same thing with Batgirl. So anyways, thank you very much for joining this quick little thoughts and reactions from me on the trailer. If you like this, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and join me and PB here in a second on our late night chats with PB and Lee. We may have some special guests. I don't know. Crap gets crazy on my channel. Anyways, I love all you guys. Until the next time I see you, remember something. Batman is gone. Where is he? And who is going to save the day? I don't know. Hopefully Batgirl. Peace. And I'll see you